Alrighty, y'all, good morning. It is Wednesday. Not quite time for the midweek check-ins. I usually save that for after work. But this morning, I actually slept a little early last night so I could get up early today. And it's kind of funny, funny but annoying because the fire alarm in our building actually went off again. So ever since that last vlog, it went off 2 times. It literally went off on Monday and today. So it went off twice in the same week. So it's kind of annoying, but whatever, it is what it is. We already sent our email complaint to the management office. So hopefully they could fix these fire alarms. Because there was no fire, just to be sure. Like I don't actually neglect the fire alarm, but it went off like at the same time, 2 days within the same week. So I don't know what the heck is going on with that. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I slept early so I could get up early. It's something I want to get back to doing just because, your boy's been a little tardy to work the past like month or so. And yeah, you always feel more productive in the morning. So I shot kind of a morning routine kind of thing. And then I'm going to try to squeeze in some Bay Talk editing before I head out for work. So that's the plan. And then I'll probably see you guys later. Y'all, it is about 9 p.m. back from work, and I'm gonna go ahead and start just packing my lunch for tomorrow. I took my melatonin, so I'm trying to get back on that early sleep cycle. Maybe I'll play a little bit of Mario Kart, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my lunch packed. All right, kind of got a lot of stuff on the counter here. I thought I would be able to show it off more. But I'm on my mini tripod, so I'm just gonna try to show it off here at this angle. So basically, with my new restricted diet, been doing a lot of meal prepping. So for lunch, at least for this week, I've had chicken and salmon. All right, and then for my protein, I'm just gonna have some baked salmon with some salt and pepper. Let me just place those in. All right, and then for my veg, I surprisingly can't have too much broccoli. I was kind of banking on that to be my main vegetable, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put some spinach in here. Small tip, if you guys have a leafy green, make sure to store a paper towel in it so it can help absorb the moisture. So kind of just pack up this this side because it's 1 cup. It's kind of like one of those meal prep containers, so it helps portion everything. I'm trying to add some volume. So boom. That's basically it for my main lunch. My other snacks and stuff, I'll show you here in just a second. All right, next, I usually eat this with my main lunch. I just have these sliced cucumbers. They're also really good at just adding volume, and I like the taste pretty well. I don't think cucumbers are disgusting. So, like I said, helps make me full, adds a lot of volume. All right, next, we got 1 boiled egg. I usually eat this on my first morning break, just so I could have some sustenance throughout the morning, just because my breakfast is pretty light. I used to not eat breakfast, but now I'm trying to eat a PB&J for breakfast, just so I could actually start my day with some fuel. I find that it also helps keep my stomach, my digestive tract going. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but I went today, so. Lastly, we got fruit. So I usually take one of these container fulls of blueberries. I'm actually quite a fan of blueberries as well, so that also helps. And then I usually pack like 3 of these cutie tangerines. So I also guess I'll put it on the table just to show it off for the video. So yep, that is lunch all packed. We have our meal prep, our snacks for like break and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. So if you ever, for some reason you ever wondered what I ate at work, this is what I eat. Good morning. Oh gosh, dude, this ottoman in the way. Like that was gonna be such a good intro. All right, it is Friday morning. It is about 7:52 a.m. I guess kind of to review the week before I go to work because I didn't do the midweek check-in. I guess we'll do the work week wrap up because it's not the end of the week. I consider the end of the week Sunday. Yeah, I've kind of been falling into this new routine that I'm really starting to like. So I'm getting up earlier than before. Not like super early, but definitely at a much better time now. I'm getting up at around like 7:15 now. So really proud of myself for that. Definitely got to keep that up. And then, gosh, I'm already forgetting if it went over Monday and Tuesday when I talked to the camera on Wednesday. Shoot, gosh, I'm having a major brain fog right now. Anyway, I don't know. I really don't. I seriously don't have anything I feel like I want to talk about right now. Shoot, yeah. Well, since I don't have anything I want to talk about over the week, I do want to talk about like my diet and stuff. So as I kind of spoke about in last vlog, basically I am on what's called a low FODMAP diet. FODMAPs could be found in certain foods, a lot of them that could cause bloating, and Daniela was talking about how that could probably be one of the reasons why I was having such a hard time, going to the bathroom and being like super bloated and stuff like that. So I've been doing that for 2 weeks now. I don't want to say 3, but 2. And obviously a byproduct of dieting is, like weight loss and stuff. So I'm actually down all the way to 213.6 as of this morning, which is kind of crazy. I was like 220, whatever vlog ago, whenever I showed that off. So, I mean, obviously that's mostly water weight, but the fact that I've dropped that much is kind of crazy. I don't know if I should be concerned. And also another result I'm seeing is that my resting heart rate actually went down by about 10. So I'll throw the graphic on the screen. But I was just at work and I got this notification from my Apple Watch that I have a new resting heart rate trend. And I was actually really shocked to see that. So I'm proud of myself for doing this and staying on track. It's definitely hard to give up food. Like I said, I love to eat, and I love to eat like good looking and trendy food. But health comes first, and if I can't have good food, I can at least do other things. I have my Beyblade stuff, and I have my Beyblade stuff. I have a Nintendo Switch 2, so gotta appreciate the other things as well. Yeah, that's about it. I finally got a victory royale in Knockout Tours in Mario Kart. I played yesterday morning. I could not get a W. I kept getting podium places last night, and then I finally got the first place dub. So yeah. Anyways, I think that's enough yapping. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Yeah, just a reminder to whatever you're doing, stick to it. You can do it. You can do it just like me, who's making, these vlog videos. But, if you have a hobby and you're wanting to do something, just do it. You just have one life. So, don't be afraid of judgment or anything else. Just do what you want to do. All right? Yee!